What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video. In today's video, I want to talk some breaking news. Unfortunate breaking news. Allen Lazard is staying with the New York Jets in 2025. Here's why. According to Jason Fitzgerald of Over the Cap, the New York Jets have renegotiated Allen Lazard's contract, and he will be remaining with the team in 2025 because of that. So, here's how the numbers work. He was due to make $11 million in 2025. He took an $8.5 million pay cut from his scheduled $11 million. And now just 1.75 of his contract is guaranteed for this year. The important question is, how does that impact the salary cap? So Allen Lazard's cap number goes from $13.2 million down to 4.6, a pretty drastic difference. His dead money in 2026 will be $4.368 million when his contract voids. So this is now the last year on his deal. He gets to be a free agent after this year. The original contract that he signed was 4 years for $44 million. So he was under contract in 2026. But now with the new contract that he has, he will be making, he'll be counting against the cap for $4.6 million in 2025, and then will become a free agent after the season. So Allen Lazard really hasn't been in the good graces of Jets fans pretty much since he arrived. He unfortunately has struggled mightily with drops the last 2 years. He has led the league in drop rate each of the past 2 seasons. He was at 17.8% in 2024 and 17.9% in 2023. 8 drops in 12 games a year ago from Allen Lazard also led the league. His hands are a major, major problem. Now, I get what the pushback is going to be. Well, you could really do a lot worse than Allen Lazard as your, I don't know, what are they going to say? Their 5th option in the receiving room. But what I worry about is the drops and just look at the rest of the Jets wide receiver room. So right now, and sure, I hope this changes in a couple of weeks during the NFL draft, but the Jets wide receiver room is Garrett Wilson, Allen Lazard, Josh Reynolds, Malachi Corley, Tyler Johnson, and Xavier Gibson. It's very top heavy in the sense that they have one good wide receiver and like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 number 4 and 5 receivers. Just because you have an abundance of guys who are at this point in their careers back into the roster players, we're supposed to be like, oh, okay, it's actually fine because they have a lot of depth guys that you know about, but they need somebody else in here badly. Allen Lazard and Josh Reynolds are similar stylistic receivers. Like I think Josh Reynolds the last couple years, outside the injury last year, Josh Reynolds has been a better version of what Allen Lazard is. You know, big outside receiver, blocks well, red zone threat. You have 2 guys now in Allen Lazard and Josh Reynolds. My assumption was that Josh Reynolds is going to act as the Allen Lazard replacement, not as the, all right, you're also going to add Allen Lazard here to the mix with this group. Maybe they feel they just need a bunch of veterans because they're not going to be able to completely flip the wide receiver room, but this is a need and this is a weak point on the team. God forbid, knock on wood, that Garrett Wilson does not get injured in 2025, because if Garrett Wilson has to miss any time, they don't have anything right now at the wide receiver position. Again, I understand it. Things can change at the NFL draft, but we'll see just how drastic it changes when we get to that NFL draft. So Allen Lazard stays with the New York Jets. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I'm Matt O'Leary. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you next time.